What's up? I'm Hugz. That's Sam. Welcome to Hugz and Sam. Today we're getting into RWBY Volume 5, the very first chapter. Welcome to Haven.
Welcome to Haven.
That excites me because that makes me feel like
they're all coming back together.
They're coming back to Haven, and we're finally going to get what we've been waiting for. All of the end of Volume 4, we were just waiting for that return, that regrouping, so we could have that powerful moment.
At the very end, it was like them all heading back together. And it's like, oh.
So let's go ahead, check it out, see what's going down with Chapter 1.
Let's do it. Yang motorcycle?
I was like, is this going to start out like that? Oh, no.
It's about time. Whose idea was it to walk again?
Animation's so much better.
We did face many obstacles.
Really
Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
Did you see
So how much farther
oh
do you
my
get?
god.
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's certainly something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors here say
Look at all the weapons.
whether they should or not.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch.
That's
Stay
awesome.
away from the lower levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are going up!
That's my girl.
It's awesome.
So, how much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship,
With
kid.
your money.
Dang. Uh-oh.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. Still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down. We aren't equipped to deal with this.
Oh, man.
The Grim has 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this.
We're going to help them, right?
He just turns it off like it's nothing.
No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
Wow.
She doesn't like that. But that goes to show, like, her good heart, you know? She wants to help them. It's so epic.
That voice sounded familiar though on that call out.
Yeah, I know.
Why.
I don't know who it was.
We made it. Hello? Hello? Maybe try louder?
Doesn't seem to be anyone
Oh
here.
my gosh.
I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Get ready. There could be trouble.
They gave him a heart attack.
Did they?
Now he's dead.
Oh my gosh. Well, he like grabbed his heart. Like I was like,
Nearly scared me half to death. Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. Guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Norm Valkyrie.
Lyren.
Pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You
like, you don't
filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
she's
I love Nora.
she's so great.
This is why Nora's my favorite.
Unbelievable!
Total garbage.
We can't let them get away with this!
I
Well,
love
at
that.
least you two can finally agree on something.
She's so happy. She's
I
like,
just love that
yes.
it's like Wukong is like
Nice.
perfect for Blake, you know,
Yeah.
because like her and her dad.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Just a little time to myself, if that's all right. Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
She looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
You need better security.
Yo!
Please, I just need to talk.
I love her.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake.
Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Please.
She reminds me of
Just leave
Ygritte
Menagerie
from
before
Oh,
it's
Game
yeah,
of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
You're going to have to make me.
I know.
It's so sad. I hope Ilya like becomes good by the end
I
of the
know.
show, you know? I freaking love her character.
I love when she's sad her cat ears go down.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, and Elysian knights attacking citizens. And then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution. And it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsman and huntresses here.
Okay, okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
I love the idea of the maidens, by the way.
The relics
Yeah,
are
me
each
too.
locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge. Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she could be now.
It's overwhelming, though. You know what I mean?
At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically, the Branwen tribe.
Raven.
Yang's mom?
That's right. That's about where they've set up their main camp.
So Raven's
It's
got
where they
Spring.
fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
I don't like books.
And perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves.
Yeah.
You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach
Like, why wait
Get
for the
Spring as far
government?
away from
You know
here
what
as
I mean?
possible.
Yeah.
But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be
he's
perfect.
right.
It's got to be somewhere in the middle.
You know,
It
Oz
can't
wouldn't
be-
happy with any of this if he
It
were
can't
here.
be a couple weeks. Then.
Yeah, it can't be
Perhaps
balls to the
you're
wall,
right.
but it also can't be
But
like.
it's not. I'll
That
do
long
it the
away.
very best
Yeah.
I can.
There has to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
If only, like, Leo knew what they've been through and what these kids have done.
You, Professor.
Yeah.
Likewise.
I still think it's still, like, it's a risk still, you know? Even knowing what they have done.
Did you not see Ruby has silver eyes, sir? Do you not know?
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
Who's that?
Don't know. Why was he having to improv?
So, what do we do now?
Like, who's the evil voice is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Need a drink.
It was a W.
He's
Who do
not
we
on
know
their
with the
side.
name of W?
He's not on their side.
Who do we know that is the name of W? I'm trying to remember the name of all the new bad guys that were with
Excuse me.
Salem. Oscar Pin.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back.
This is what wasn't this at the end of the other season or whatever, like giving us the look at this?
It's good to see you again, Oz.
That's legit. I'm so excited right now.
Gosh. That gave me goosebumps.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Oh, water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Is there like a bartender at a gas station? Is that what this is?
It looks like
You're
it.
too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, pal.
Seriously.
He's got a mullet.
Not too bulky, not too lean.
Business in the front.
You're
Party in the back.
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
And your hair.
Don't touch the hair. Don't touch it. Oh! Oh! His tooth straight got knocked out! Bounced him out completely.
This one's on the house. It's been driving me crazy.
Why is her hand
So,
shaking?
what brings you around these parts?
Thanks. And I'm looking for someone.
She's super badass.
Not many
She's
people
like-
come out here.
Also, I enjoy all her zippers.
Only person worth noting around here is, well, Ray.
Raven Branwen. Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
So I hear.
She is such a badass. I'm ready for this. Say something stupid. Say something stupid, get beat up again.
Hey, girlie.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Uh-oh.
Where did we see him before? Was he from Raven's group?
I don't know.
I've seen him before. I don't remember.
help you?
Hmm?
Yeah. Is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
Nora's like, why?
Well, they're just like this little weird kid just shows up, you know?
I found him.
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh. I found him.
What is going on out there?
What?
Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
You have silver eyes.
I just love that Nora keeps going like, I don't know.
What's up with this kid?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpin.
I did it!
Then why is he so shy? Like, why is he?
Was that the end? Oh wow! All right, it's a new intro. Oh wow! I love that how they like pixelate and then like explode.
Oh my gosh!
I love Nora so much. Oh, that was cool. It showed
cool,
Austin
yeah.
behind him. Who's that? So Raven, okay. Was that the Spring Maiden, I wonder?
Don't know.
I wonder if that's what it is. My girl Nora, what up?
Oh.
I do really hope that Ilya comes through in the end, you know?
Yeah, me too.
And I look forward, seeing Weiss be able to summon things.
Yes. Yeah.
Salem. I love that. I
Okay.
love that. Alright, let's go back real quick though. There's some things that I want to look at. So remember I said, what was the name of that character who was like the bad dude that was working with Salem? Because it was the W, and in the intro, this dude. Was his name like Wendell or something? What was his name? It was like the bad dude that was working with Salem, and I forget their names of all the newer bad characters. I don't know why I can't remember any of their names.
I don't know.
For some reason.
I don't know, because there was like the crazy guy.
Yeah, the dude that fought Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I can't remember just their names for some reason. But anyway, so that shows like the tendrils working with him, and that's the dude. So this is what I'm wondering, is this the Spring
What's
Maiden?
her tattoo? Her tattoo doesn't give away anything.
It's like a phoenix or something.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that's going to be who that is. That's going to be the Spring Maiden. Because that would work perfect with...
Yeah.
What do you call it? Cinder taking, what was it, the Fall Maiden, the Autumn Maiden, or whatever?
Right.
So it's like, that plays off well. And then I love the Yang and oh, if I can get it. Maybe? Possibly? Why? It shows it on here when I'm doing it, but then like, there we go.
That's
the
awesome.
Yang and Raven. Like, that looks really cool, the back-to-back.
Yeah.
I mean, I love how they did that. How the people that are kind of pitted against each other for the season. I like the theme song.
Oh,
I think that's really cool.
The theme song.
I dig it. The episode went by way faster. Like, that's something about RWBY more than a lot of other shows, is the episodes, even though when they're long, like, it feels like they go by in 5 minutes.
They do.
So I was
She
really
gets just
surprised
so
it was
sucked
over.
in,
Yeah.
and you're like...
I want to know more what's going on with Leo and like what the real story behind all that is.
Yeah. Because then like...
And is he based off of like Da Vinci? I wonder. Because you know everybody's got like their
their
thing. I wonder if he's based off Leonardo da Vinci. But I want to know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
I want to see Yang already is starting off the season with a Yang.
Yes. She's like super intensely like
super
badass.
intense. Just kind of bounced the dude straight out of the bar.
And who was that guy?
I feel like he was with Raven before, because did she kick somebody out, or was she like... I feel like he was like a flunky in her group that was like an idiot. I feel like we saw him before.
I feel like he looked...
I could be wrong. I don't know. It's so bad. I need to go back and like watch Volume 4.
Yeah.
Especially because we had such a gap between 4 and 5, and all the rest of the seasons we kind of watch back to back to back to back. And I'm like, sometimes I'm seeing characters and I'm like trying to remember the story. Like Oscar, I remember a lot because I was really into that story. I thought it was really cool with Ozpin disappearing and then all of a sudden being in, the mind of this boy or whatever, or however that goes. I don't know. I'm interested to see where this season goes. I really like how it is. I like, we only got to see Weiss for a very short period of time. But we saw that, moral conundrum. Yeah, we saw.
And what's going to end up happening with that? Like, is she going to, like...
commandeer the ship or just jump off?
Yeah, like, that's what I kept thinking, is that she's just going to jump off, or...
I mean, it would be kind of dumb to do that, because then she would, unless she could, like, somehow manage to get directly there. Can she summon some sort of, like, ice dragon to, like, fly her there, like an ice eagle?
Oh my gosh, if she did that, I would be like...
like, maybe something like that, but I don't know. Otherwise, it'd be kind of dumb. I'm really interested to see where the Faunus storylines goes, because I love Ilya. I want Ilya to become a good character. And I also want to see the relationship between Sun and Blake.
Yes.
Continue to grow.
Yes.
Throughout the season.
Me too.
There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to.
I want them to, like, be together.
I'm excited that Ruby's back. I'm excited that we're catching up. Hopefully y'all liked it as well. If you did like it, we'll have more videos up soon. That's all I got. Oh, we have a $50 gift card giveaway. I completely forgot. I didn't mention at the beginning of the video. But we have a $50 gift card giveaway. Go in the description. Click for your chance to win. Bye.
Bye.